Game 7 of the World Chess Championship between Jan and Magnus. Jan's playing with the white pieces, coming into Game 7 down one game after the marathon, which was, and sorry about that, the marathon, which was Game 6. So start with e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop b5, a6, bishop a4, knight f6, castles, bishop e7, rook e1, b5, bishop b3, castles, so all still in the book, a4. So this is considered the last book move. Says that this is the Ruy Lopez opening. I played this 16 times. I won 44% of the time. In the master games, the best next move is rook to b8. So let's see what the next move is. It is indeed rook to b8. So white has a slight advantage here. A captures b5, a captures b5, h3, d6. d3 is inaccuracy. It says that c3 would have been better. h6, knight c3, rook e8, knight d5, attacking the bishop. Bishop f8, moving it back. Knight f6 with check. So now which piece do we trade with? Makes sense to capture with the queen. Queen captures f6, c3, knight e7, bishop e3, bishop e6, d4. So right now the game is still pretty even. When it comes to space, it looks like white is more developed and pushing for advantage in the center and has an open a file, but still there's not much of an advantage for either player. E captures d4, c captures d4, bishop captures b3, queen captures b3, so trading down material. Knight g6, rook e c1, so it says the game's even here. c5, e5, attacks the queen, queen f5, d captures c5, d captures c5, bishop captures c5, bishop captures c5, rook captures c5. So just trading down. It's a capture fest. Knight captures e5, it's a great move. Knight captures e5, best still equal on the eval. Rook captures e5, rook captures e5, queen captures e5, queen c3, queen captures c3, pawn captures c3. So we're left with 4 pawns each with rooks, 2 pawn islands each. Rook c8 is best move. Rook a5 attacks the pawn, best move. Rook captures c3, rook captures b5. So it feels like after the long game, they're just going to try to get as quick of a game in as possible. You can't agree to a draw until after move 40, so they're trading down until move 40, so it seems. But maybe someone blunders and win the game. Let's see what happens. Rook c1 check, king h2, rook c3, h4, g6, g3, h5, king g2, king g7, rook a5, king f6, rook b5, king g7, rook a5, king f6, rook b5, king g7, rook a5, king f6, rook a6 check, king g7, rook a7, and then the players agree to a draw. And this could be maybe they didn't have enough time to really get into the prep that they wanted to, and so it's almost a missed opportunity for Jan with the white pieces to basically have a quick game with white that ends in a draw, but maybe it's to recover and try to be aggressive in game 8 with the black pieces or work on their game 9 preparation. So as it stands, Magnus is up 4 games to 3. Thanks for checking out this quick video compared to yesterday's of the World Chess Championship. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.